Hey guys, how you going? It's Laz here, and I'm bringing you episode 3 of Just Like Rossi. Now, normally what I do is, or what I'm trying to do is actually give you a bit of bio on the riders, bit of background history, when they were born, kind of stuff like that. But today, what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you a bit of a story about the first time I rode a bike by myself, and it's going back a very long time. I was only 5, so as you can imagine, it didn't end very well. Anyways, I'll give you a little bit of bit of background on this track. Not much on this. I couldn't find who had the fastest lap. I mean, if you guys know, leave it in the comments below and let me know, because I could not find it for the life of me. Anyways, guys, so we're here at Estoril. I hope I said that right. I'm not quite sure. It is in Portugal. It's quite a nice track. There's a few tight corners on there, a couple, or an S, like a S bend, kind of, I don't know what you guys call it, chicanes or whatever, where it goes at like an S bend. That's quite of a slow point in the track, and definitely not my favourite part either. A lot of accidents happen there too, which is good if you like watching crashes. It's not real good for the races, obviously. Anyways, the track is roughly around about 4.18 kilometres long, which works out roughly, guys, about 2.6 miles. Hope that's correct. It's just a rough guesstimate. I mean, most of you guys that have been watching my vlogs, you would have noticed I did a major muff up last time I tried converting kilometres to miles, so hopefully I got that one a little bit better for you guys, a bit more correct. Anyways, hopefully. So anyways, like I said, guys, it's got 13 turns in total, 9 right and 4 left, obviously with that chicane area there towards the end of the track, which is a real slow point, and well, I didn't like it, put it that way. It wasn't much fun at all. But also, guys, yeah, that's it, just here, that's the chicanes I was talking about. Then you got this long sweeping corner, comes up to another left-hander, which is not too bad, and then you come into the long right, which goes onto the straight. Now, I kind of muff it up a couple of times here, and I'm quite surprised with the result that I end up getting, which is great. Guys, I get my first podium. Oh my god. First time on the podium this season. Now, like I said before, I have muffed this up, so there's only 7 races in this season. I'm going to leave it at that for now, and then I may do a season 2 where I'll might try and get a more up-to-date version of this for you guys, where it's a bit more to do. Like, obviously you got to hire and fire people, like I was saying in the last episode. So we'll see how that goes anyways. So anyways, guys, I'm going to give you a quick story about how I rode my first bike, and it was great for about 3 or 4 minutes anyways. Look, I've been on the back of bikes as well many times before this. My dad owns quite a few. He's just purchased another BMW actually. I'll actually have a moto vlog coming up shortly, hopefully up Saturday or Sunday. Hopefully you guys might be interested in it. And he's showing off his bike that he's done up in the GS. It's a bit of a old bike, bit of a crappy bike as well, but he's done it up. It's a BMW 650 LS, and he's doing it up as a GS just to go off-road. He's also currently just bought in from England a GS80 1981 model, I think. It's pretty old, looks very nice. I'll have to try and get some footage of that up and hopefully convince him to let me ride it. Probably not, pushing my luck, but I'll try. Anyway, so obviously I've been riding a fair bit on the back of the bike with my dad, as most would know it as being riding as the bitch. So, you know, you're in the bitch position at the back, you don't ever get to ride, but it doesn't matter. Anyway, so all happened, I was out at my mate's place, and he didn't live on a big farm, more of a little bit of a hobby farm, I suppose you could say. It was only small, but we'd gone out there, got dropped off to stay the weekend out there, and they've got this nice house, and then they got this paddock kind of area where they got all their swing set, trampoline, and so forth, and they actually had a little track that they go riding on, which I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. You have a bike? Yeah, we got a PV50. I was like, oh yeah. And they're like, you ride? I was like, yeah. I ride heaps, you know, being a 5-year-old, you're going to be like talking it up, like, you know, I still sometimes talk it up now. No, I'm just playing. But yeah, you know, I was like, yeah, I ride all the time. I go riding all the time, eh? I'm like, oh, we'll get it out later and we'll do some laps. Like, yeah, okay, cool. Anyway, so they talking up, yeah, I've been riding heaps, go riding all the time. And you know, at that time I was into my BMX riding and mountain bike riding and that, because we lived in pretty much in the Snowy Mountains. If you guys don't know where that is, it's on the east coast of Australia, at the foothills of the Snowy Mountains. Some of you might have seen the movie The Snowy Mountain Man or whatever, I can't even remember, Man from Snowy River. That's where we lived, but not all the way up on the top. We actually lived at the foothills of the Snowy Mountains. So there's a lot of bush, a lot of awesome tracks to go like BMX riding, and well, back then we used to go BMX riding wherever we possibly could, and then mountain biking up the highland. So I had pretty good balance, reasonably good balance anyways. So they got the bike out, they did a few laps and showed me how it was done, and then I was like, oh, okay, yeah, I can do that, easy, easy. And you know, PW50 was a little Yamaha stutter much. PW50, and you know, accelerate, brake, pretty much it. So I got on, and they're like, yeah, you're right, just go slow the first time. So I went around, putting around, yeah, this is easy. And they started going, go faster, go faster. So I was like, yeah, sweet as, I can do that. Started fanging it around the corners. Anyway, they had the swing set, and the swing set was reasonably close to the track. So anyway, I've come up around the corner near the swing set, and I've started to boot it, and I hit a bit of a bump. I've fallen, leant backwards on the bike, and as you do, you pull back on the throttle. I've pulled right back, the bike's taken off, me on it, bang, clotheslined myself on the swing set, bike went straight in through the fence, and they all go running. Did they come running to me to see if I was right? No, went run to see to make sure the bike was still working. Bike was alright. Oh, you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. Just winded the shit out of me, but I'm good. So that was my first ever experience of riding a motorbike myself. I definitely learnt from my experience, except for when I got my YZ. That was pretty much nearly the same thing that happened, but that was more embarrassing because it was in front of a lot of people. So, and some hot chicks, which sucked balls, so it doesn't matter. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this. Leave me some feedback down below, and if you're liking this series, if there's anything you'd like me to talk about, and or what rider you'd like me to do a bit of a bio on and give you the birth date, career stats, stuff like that. And leave it all down in the comments below, guys. I really do appreciate some feedback. Anyways, thanks very much, and guys, I'll see you next time. Cheers.